Hello everyone, my name is Roya, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about some post-apocalyptic books. So I can't do a post-apocalyptic books video without mentioning one of my favorite books of all time, Oryx and Crake by Margaret Atwood. This is about a dude named Snowman who is convinced that he's the last surviving human after an apocalypse happened, but most of the book is actually told in flashback back to when Snowman was named Jimmy and all this stuff happened, and it takes you through how the world got there. And what I love about this book is that it shows you kind of a not really futuristic society. It's like a futuristic society with more advanced technology than we have, but it's not that distant from what is possible today. So it's basically like a futuristic society that's right around the corner. So like this shit could happen at any time. Really fantastic, and I definitely recommend checking it out. Also, it's a whole series of 3 books, and they're all fantastic. The first post-apocalyptic book that I remember reading was Dies the Fire by S.M. Stirling. This is the first book in the Emberverse series, otherwise known as the Change series. This is about basically some people in Oregon who are just like hanging out, living their lives, and then suddenly all technology stops working. So everyone has to go back to living like it's medieval times. This book follows some really interesting characters and just... It's a really long series that's actually still going, believe it or not, but I didn't read past like the 9th one, maybe, something like that. I got like maybe about 9 books into it, and it really goes through a lot of time. So we follow different main characters with every like few books or so. And finally, we have Ariel by Stephen R. Boyett. Oddly enough, this book actually inspired the one I just talked about, Dies the Fire. So this actually, the exact same thing happens in this one as in that one, except this one also has mythical creatures in it. So it's about this kid who is living in the apocalypse, and he meets a unicorn, and she becomes his best friend, and she drops the same swear words as him, all this stuff. It's really funny, it's a blast, and then just all this craziness happens. So it's definitely really, really interesting, and for me to have discovered this like so late in the game compared to the other one, like I read Dies the Fire in college, and I didn't discover this until just a few years ago, and I read this and I was like, wow, it's like Dies the Fire but with unicorns. This is crazy. And yeah, it's really brilliant, and I definitely really like it. It's actually way too bad that it's only 1 book and it's not a series. It actually was supposedly like twice or 3 times the length of what it actually is now, but obviously in order to get this book published, he cut a lot of stuff. So I think it would be really interesting to read, you know, the original version and see how much, like, with all the stuff that was cut. I think that would be really fascinating, but I'm sure something like that does not exist. But anyway, really good book. Definitely check it out. So those are the books I'm going to talk to you guys about today. Let me know what your favorite post-apocalyptic book is in the comments, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!